that there's a giant hole in the center of the sanctuary. Wouldn't it be amazing if people just scooted in a little or were unafraid of us enough that they would be 20 feet away from us as opposed to 25 feet away from us? So Eileen, talking to you. Casey's family, talking to you. We're scooching. That's good.
Oh, it does help.
Should we make all the children of the adult B'nai Mitzvah sit in the front 2 row?
Yes.
I think we should now, because actually I'm a little afraid of some of them. So I'm okay with asking the adult children to move there, but...
The Landsbergs will do it.
Oh, Landsbergs. We know you're going to come up and take the front couple rows, so we're not by ourselves up here.
Come on, front row. What do you say?
We could always count on the Landsbergs.
When are you going to better take
Yay! See, it's not that scary, right?
No, and it feels so much nicer to feel
we're
a little
together.
closer. Because otherwise, I think we should go and stand in the front row so we're closer to them.
there. Yes.
Laugh in the face of the Ku Klux Klan. Why would you
Don't
be
push
afraid
it.
of that?
What? I know, but all people heard were the last 3 words. It's like having my grandpa on the bima. Michael. But I get what you were saying.
Yeah.
No, yes, I did. I was thinking that, but chose not to say it. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Oy, what a week. Every week feels like such a long week these days. And what we need in this world is we need a little bit of peace. We need peace in the world. We need peace in our lives. We need peace amongst all of us. So let's begin our service tonight with a prayer for peace on page 657. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Peace will surely come to us and to everyone, for us and the entire world. Page 657.
Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Salam.
Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam.
Salam. Shalom. Salam.
Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam. Shalom.
Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kulam.
That sounded beautiful, but still a little tentative, didn't it? I think maybe you still feel a little shy around each other. So before we welcome in Shabbat, let's take a moment to welcome each other. I'm going to invite everybody to stand up, move around, and introduce yourselves to at least 3 people you didn't know when you came in tonight.
Yes.
You know what? Now he can tell every time I make a mistake all the time. He used to know every time. He'd look at me like, he's not right for it. I know. Oh, I know. See the boy standing up? The tallest boy. He became bar mitzvah, like, it doesn't feel like that long ago, but I guess it was about a year.
Now this is what Shabbat should sound like. And I look forward to hearing these happy voices at the Oneg. Don't make me start calling you out by name. Oh, that worked. We continue with Lecha Dodi on page 100. Oh, no, but you know what? Cantor Steinberg.
Yes, Rabbi Alfie.
You're on
Whoops. Yes, Rabbi Alfie.
I notice that we
Yes?
have a special guest tonight.
Did you notice that?
I did. Would you like to introduce our special guest?
Yes. Our special guest tonight is Casey Farrow, brought to you by former Madrich and fabulous young man.
It is so wonderful to have you back on the Bima. For those of you who did not have children in religious school when Casey was here, he was one of our musical hadracha who would lead services every Sunday morning with the cantor and myself. And it always gives us joy to be back on the Bima with our former students and to see how fabulous they are as young adults. So we continue now with Lecha Dodi on page 138. We'll be singing verses 1 and 9. Please join us.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat nikabla Shabbat shalom Shabbat shalom Shabbat shalom umevorach Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad Hishmianu el ha'meyuchad Adonai echad U'shemo echad L'shem u'tiferet v'litehila Shabbat shalom Shabbat shalom Shabbat shalom umevorach
Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala gam b'simcha ub'sola toch emunei am segula boi chala
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom umevorach.
This is such a joyous weekend. We have an abundance of blessings to give thanks for on this weekend. We are installing our new busy board. We're giving thanks to our outgoing board. And we are also celebrating the adult B'nai Mitzvah. How many people are in this year's class?
17.
I have 17 people. And usually I don't play favorites, but I have to admit that I do have a favorite B'nai Mitzvah student this year.
There's one in particular.
I never thought that I would officiate at the bar mitzvah of my husband. Yes, I'm sure he never thought he'd be married to a rabbi who would do his bar mitzvah. Where's Glenn? Do I look a little different than the rabbis you grew up with? Oh, just a little. We'll talk later. So it's my pleasure to invite up all of our adult B'nai Mitzvah students tonight to do us the honor of lighting the candles The candle blessing can be found on page 120, but first we begin with Shalom Aleichem on page 142.
This way. This way. No, it's okay. There's enough that we need on both sides. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Botchem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, melech, malachei amlachim, hakadosh baruch hu.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Amen. Baruchuni l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, melech, malachei amlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Seitchem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, melech, malachei amlachim, hakadosh baruch hu.
We rise for the Baruch Hu on page 146.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed.
Please join me on the top of page 148. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars, creator of the tide of time and light. You guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha otanu limadata, otanu limadata. Alkein Adonai Eloheinu b'shachbenu u'kumenu nasiach b'kukecha v'nizmach b'divrei Toratecha u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem nege yomam v'layla nege yomam v'layla ve'ahavacha al tasir Mimenu le'olami Baruch atah Adonai Ohei Amo Yisrael Ohei Amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
We continue together with the Ve'ahavta on page 154.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
continue together on page 157. Here, come, stand next to me. Together, standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught. Forever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילו עושה פלא, נורא תהילו עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו בשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום. כי אל שומרנו ומצילנו אתה, כי אל מלכנו תרחון אתה. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו בשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים ופרוס עלינו Sukkah Shlomecha Hashkifenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom Ufos Aleinu
Adonai
Sukkah
Eloheinu
Shlomecha Baruch Atah Adonai Haporech Sukkah Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
It is my pleasure to invite up all of our B'nai Mitzvah students, both those who are in the youth program and the adult program, to join us on the Bima and to do us the honor of leading us in the Vishamru on page 162. You're a B'nai Mitzvah student if you have a bar bat mitzvah date. So if you were in 5th grade or above, you are a B'nai Mitzvah student. If your date is in my calendar, you are in the B'nai Mitzvah program.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et Shabbat La'asot et Shabbat ledorotam brit olam Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai asa Adonai Et hashamayim v'et haaretz Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat v'inafash V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et Shabbat La'asot et Shabbat ledorotam brit olam
We rise for the tefillah beginning on page 164.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufia tehilatecha Adonai open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imoteinu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei hakol, vezocher chasdei avot b'imahot, umevi geula lifnei bneihem, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל, rav le'oshia, morid hatal, mechakel chayim bechesed, mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim verofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato lishenei afar, mi chamocha ba'al gevurot, umidom elach, melech memit umechayeh, umasmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman ata lechayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom, yehallelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
We continue praying privately from page 172 through 180, either standing or sitting, as is your custom.
Say shalom b'rama, Kuya say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imheru shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromah. Say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromah. Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromah. Shalom aleinu, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ve'imru amen.
Our thoughts and our prayers now move from thoughts of peace to prayers of healing. And so let's take a little time to think about those in our lives who are in need of a refuah shlema, a complete healing of body and spirit. Let's think about ways that we could be there for them in their difficult times, how we could make it a little bit easier, whether it's bringing over a pot of soup or just simply sending a note, or maybe bringing some flowers, reminding them that they're not alone, that they're not only in our prayers, but they're in our hearts and in our deeds. The prayer for healing can be found on the inside of your Shabbat flyer.
Mi sheberach avoteinu Avraham, Yitzchak veYaakov. Mi sheberach imoteinu Sarah, Rivka, Leah, Berachel. May the one who blessed our mothers, may the one who blessed our fathers, hear our prayer.
Hear our prayer.
Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer. And bless us as well.
Bless us with the power of your healing. Bless us with the power of your hope. May our hearts be filled with understanding and strengthened by the power of your love. Bless us with a vision for tomorrow. Help us to reach out to those in pain. May the warmth of friendship ease our sorrow. Give us courage, give us faith, show us the way.
Mi sheberach avoteinu, mi sheberach imoteinu. Hear our prayer.
Hear our prayer.
Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer.
Hear our prayer.
Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer.
Hear our prayer.
Hear our
Hear
prayer.
our prayer.
Hear our
Hear our
prayer.
prayer.
Hear our
Hear our
prayer.
prayer.
And bless us as well.
Shabbat Shalom. It's an interesting Shabbat. On the surface, it looks like we've turned things upside down on this Shabbat. We are calling up people old enough to be my parents, and I would be so honored, to be called B'nai Mitzvah, to be called adults in our congregation, in our community, and we're calling up what some in the world would call children, but who we know to truly be adults, who have stepped up and stepped forward time and again to be leaders in our congregation. And at first you might say, well, that seems a little bit strange. Isn't that upside down? But isn't this what Judaism teaches us? It teaches us that we should be lifelong learners, that we're never too old to take on new responsibilities, new opportunities to learn, that Torah lishma, Torah for the sake of learning, is truly a gift and a blessing. And we teach our children that to be an adult means caring about something more than just yourself. It's about taking on the responsibility of your community on your shoulders and to really live the value of Kol Yisrael Aravim Zeh V'Zeh, that every Jew is responsible one for another. And one of the ways that we engage in that mitzvah is we take responsibility for our community and we serve as leaders. And so it really is a joy on this Shabbat to be able to celebrate these two different experiences at the same time. It is also a bittersweet moment whenever we say goodbye to one board and welcome to a new one, because I've been doing this long enough that I know that what it means, we're not just saying goodbye to a board, but we're also saying Lehitraot. We're saying goodbye for now. I'm going to cry. To many of our students who have grown up in this congregation, who have spent many years in this room, and growing from being tiny tots at Tot Shabbat to growing through their senior year, taking on responsibilities as teachers and as leaders in our community. But the only thing that gives me comfort is that I know that you have created an environment where others will take your place and others will rise to the occasion, just as each of you have. So I would first like to call up Rachel Chancellor, who I saw earlier. There you are. Who has been our Director of Outreach and Youth Engagement, or Director of Youth Engagement in our congregation, and who sadly is also moving on to new opportunities in her life, and who has been working with our congregation. This is the 2.5 years, 3 years? 2.5 years as being the leader of our youth, somebody who herself was born and raised in, who themselves were born and raised in our congregation, in our community, and has at each opportunity taken a new opportunity to learn and to lead. So come on over here. Yeah, I'm going to be a mess by the end of this. So first I'd like to call up our outgoing board, and if you hear, when you hear your name, if you could come up and join us on the bima. Our outgoing president, who has served for 2 consecutive years as the president of BUSY, Samantha Meredith. So for those of you who are confused whether or not you should laugh, I'm going to say, yeah, tonight you could, or not laugh, sorry, clap. Tonight you could clap. Our programming vice president, Ellery Kay. Our social action vice president, E. Robinson. Our religious and cultural vice president, Harper Barankin. Our membership vice president, Aaliyah Passavoy. Our communications vice president, Nessa Wiener. Our fundraising and merchandise vice president, Jean Brankin. And I just have to say that is my favorite position because of all the board positions. The fact that we have a fundraising and merchandising vice president is the most Jewish of all the positions on the board. Our 8th grade representative, Isaac Robinson. Not here, okay. Our 9th grade representative, Abby Pierce. 10th grade representative, Talia Schwartz. Our 11th grade representative, Mia Kaufman. And our 12th grade representative is not representing, but his sister will represent him tonight, but Joshua Schwartz. It is a difficult time to do things for youth at this time of year because so many of them are graduating and having different type of ceremonies going on at school. So first, to each and every one of you and to your peers who are not able to be with us tonight, thank you. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for building Busy back up post-COVID into a truly amazing and warm and welcoming environment for your teens, to be an example not only to your peers, but to the adults in the congregation as well. Thank you for being generous with your time, and that is something that I know that you don't have a lot of, because all the things that you're expected to do in high school are not the things we were expected to do in high school. And the fact that you find time to volunteer for your community, that is a gift that you give to all of us. So thank you all. Now don't go anywhere. But if I do call your name, then walk from this side to that side, okay? Now I would like to introduce our incoming Busy Board, the incoming president, Nessa Weiner. And our board structure will be different next year. Instead of having specific representatives, we are instead having a board, all of whom will be responsible for all the opportunities, activities that they'll create. So I'd like to recognize our executive Busy Board member, Jean Barankin. Is Noah here? Okay, so I'm going to first say the names of the ones who are here, and then I'm going to recognize the ones who aren't able to be with us tonight. Executive Busy Board member, Eleanor Meredith. And Executive Busy Board member, Chloe Oberst. Not able to be with us tonight is Noah Beckett, Isaac Robinson, and Brooklyn Stein. Just someone grab it, don't worry about it. So I'm going to ask you guys to put your, well, you guys can hold stuff, but you put yours down for a moment. Because for the installation, we stand before the Holy Torah and you stand before your congregation. So I want you to, come here. I want you to first look at the words that Cantor and I look at every single Shabbat. Da lifnei mi'ata omed. Know before whom you stand. When you stand in your congregation, you stand before God and you stand before your community. When you step forward to take a position of leadership, you are representing not only yourself, but you are representing all of us. And I hope that you are always aware that when you are in this place, not just this room, but with your community, you stand on holy ground, and you are the keepers of a sacred tradition. So I'd like to ask everyone to please rise. And you guys are going to hold the talit above your head.
You can hold them.
Next year, we need taller board members. Holy One of Blessing, bestow your blessings on these leaders who have been elected to serve our congregation. Instill in them with insight and understanding, perseverance as well as patience. Inspire them to work together in pursuit of our community's greatest aspirations. Oh God, we are thankful for the dedication and giving spirit that brings these young people before you, prepared to devote their energies to your service and to the benefit of us all. Grant success to their endeavors and help them to lead us in pursuit of our sacred mission.
יברכך אדוני וישמרך. And bless you. יאר אדוני פניו אליך ויחונך. May the Holy One always look towards you with kindness and compassion. יישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך שלום. וישם לך shalom. May the Holy One grant you success in all of your holy and worthy endeavors. May the Holy One grant your board 2 ears for listening and only 1 mouth for speaking. May you have patience and understanding with each other. And may your board meetings be filled with shalom, with a sense of peace. And let us say, Amen. Mazel tov. Semen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, semen tov, mazel tov, semen tov. Mazel tov, semen tov. Yehelanu, 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 Oleko Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Oleko Yisrael.
Please be seated. So first of all, take a good look at these young adults in our congregation, because those are the future leaders of the reform movement in the United States. They are leaders of our congregation today, but I know that each of you will go on to campus communities, to camps, to Jewish organizations, some of which have not even been dreamed up yet. And you will be the ones who are the leaders and the ones who shape our future. And if you have for our outgoing board members and who are going on new journeys, if you do even half of what you've done here in your next place, then we are very lucky as a people to have you as members of our community. So chazak, chazak, v'nit chazek, may you go from strength to strength. And for our incoming leaders, make sure you have their numbers, because you will want to text them and get advice as they go on. Rachel. I've already had to say goodbye to you when you graduated from high school and then when you graduated from college, and now you're graduating from our staff. And I wish you nothing but blessings on your journey ahead. I hope you know that this will always be your home, that wherever your adventures take you, may it never be too long before you come home to see all of us and to get a hug. Ooh, I always go left. Didn't you know that about me? When in doubt, lean to the left. Thanks. Our fearless president is not yet back in Sacramento. He has been in Tahoe, but he's looking forward to seeing everyone who will be joining us on Sunday for our annual meeting, right? Everyone is coming. Do you know that we have an annual meeting on Sunday? Okay. So tonight's the last night I get to do announcements before Jay gets back. Cantor, you'll correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Always, Rabbi.
Okay. So tonight we have a wonderful oneg that awaits us following services. It's hosted by both the busy board member families as well as our adult B'nai Mitzvah class. And it should be delicious. I look forward to seeing everybody in there. Tomorrow morning, we have Shabbat morning Torah study at 9:30 a.m. It will both be in person in the library and on Zoom. And at 10:30 in the morning, we have Shabbat services where we will be celebrating our adult B'nai Mitzvah class as they are called to the Torah. These students have been studying together for over a year and a half, learning, growing, and delving into Judaism. And trust me, I know, because I have heard the prayers and the Torah being chanted for months, it feels like, for months and months. And so we hope that you'll all come and support their achievements and celebrate with us as a community. Sunday morning, June 2nd, CBI members are all invited to please join us for the annual meeting at 11 a.m. It's a great opportunity for us to just hang out with each other over a potluck lunch. We invite you to bring a side dish or dessert. We'll provide the main dish. And it's a chance to catch up, go over what's been happening over the last year, talk about what's coming up, and to just ask any questions you might have about the state of the congregation. And we look forward to seeing you there. Looking ahead, next Shabbat, summer may be coming, but we're not slowing down. Next Shabbat is Pride Shabbat. We hope that you'll join us for a wonderful evening and learn more about how to participate in the Pride celebrations here in Sacramento during the month of June. Camp Shalano will be starting this July. We're still taking registrations. It's a summer day camp. You don't have to be a member of the temple to go, but if you have any kids or know of any kids from entering kindergarten through 7th grade, it's a fun way to spend the summer. And junior high and high school students are invited to apply to be CITs and counselors. Camp Nefesh, the camp that is a day camp for refugee children, is still looking for adult volunteers. They are fully staffed for our youth volunteers, but if you're looking to join the board for Camp Nefesh or to be an adult volunteer this summer, please look at the barcode on the back of your Shabbat flyer. Will take you to a page with details and information for everything that I'm talking about tonight. So please visit the CBI website and the Chadashot to get all the latest information. One other announcement, if the adult B'nai Mitzvah students can stay after for a moment before they go into the Oneg, Ryan has something to share with you, and she just needs you for just a moment. So please make sure you stop by and see Ryan before you go into the Oneg. So I'd like to invite all of our members of our Board of Trustees, past presidents, committee chairs, and members of our staff to please rise. And we invite you to, we ask them to introduce themselves. So if you have any questions about the congregation and ways that you might like to get involved, they are a wonderful resource about learning more about the community.
I'm Brian Landsberg. I'm co-chair of the Religious Practices Committee.
I'm Nita Davidson, and I'm the Shamus coordinator. Not for the ushers, that's Jeff Rabinovitz, and but if you want to be an apprentice for the High Holy Days, let me know. But we really, we would love to have volunteers for Friday nights.
I'm Steve Orkand. I'm a past president. And present Shamus.
Twyla Morris. I'm co-chairing the committee that's transcribing the board meeting minutes from the 1800s. We're now in 1902, and there's still a couple hundred pages left to transcribe if you like to type and like to read our old history.
Dale Kassler, past president.
Joe Kassler, librarian.
Haley McNear, board member at large, and I also run the 30s, 40s social club, so hit me up if you want to get in. Oh, it's the third Thursdays of every month.
I'm Rachel Chancellor, the outgoing Director of Youth Engagement.
Hi, I'm Leslie Oberst, Executive Director.
Rachel Stern, VP of Education.
Nick Zoffel, board member, and everything I learned from my mom, who was a temple president once.
I can't top that. Davida Levin Robinson, VP of Membership.
Julia McLeatherwood, Music Committee Chairman, choir wrangler, and I schedule people to chant Torah.
Dave Passavoy, Brotherhood President.
Samantha Meredith, outgoing busy president.
Nessa Wiener, incoming busy president.
Nessa, I look forward to seeing you at Temple Board meetings, first Thursday of the month.
They serve a really good dinner. You'll like it. Trust me.
So Casey, it is such a joy to have you up here with us tonight. I hope that this is just the first of many times that we'll see you on the Bima with us. Michael, my love, always a pleasure to share the Bima with you. And Cantor Steinberg, TikTok.
Are you telling me I need to?
I'm saying it's really strange to think that there's only 3 more Friday nights.
Yes.
Are you shushing me? I think she thinks that if we don't say it,
We don't
it
want to
won't
talk
happen.
about that.
Denial is a Jewish value. It's my pleasure to invite up once again all of our B'nai Mitzvah students to join us on the Bima to do us the honor of leading us in the Aleinu, which can be found on the bottom half of page 586. Please rise.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל העולם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושל יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. Our thoughts now turn to loved ones who are no longer with us, and it is our tradition to welcome in those who, upon their first time back in the congregation after having lost a loved one. And Eric, it is with sadness that we welcome you and Eileen into our midst tonight after the passing of your very beloved cousin, John Schwab. Cousins are special. They're easier than siblings because we don't have quite the same rivalry, but they're oftentimes kind of the first gang that we hang out with, the people that we play with, the people that we have fun with, the people that we sit at the kids' table with during holiday gatherings. I know that John was was like a brother to you. And this passing is very sad, and I'm glad that you're able to be here with us tonight to be able to honor his memory. Our condolences to you and to Eileen and to Kyle and to Danny as well. It is also with sadness that we recall the recent passing of our longtime member, Jules Gruen, the very beloved husband of Diane Gruen, beloved father of Joseph Gruen and Johanna Gruen, beloved father-in-law of Naf Sakar, and adoring grandfather of Cy and Fritz. And with sadness, we recall the recent passing of Harry Jenkins, the beloved grandfather of Brian Friedman, beloved grandfather-in-law of Nicole Friedman, and beloved great-grandfather of Evelyn and Alice Friedman. Zichronam livracha, may all of their memories forever be a blessing. We also recall loved ones who have passed away at this time in years past. We remember Muriel Bach-Diamond, Elizabeth Baumgartner, Esther Bellinson, Bertha Block, Frances Brittain, Benjamin Kaplan, Alan Serlin, Pauline Cogan, J. Corliss Cole, Samuel Crandall, Paula Dreyfus, Edna Elias, Judy Florence, Catherine Forcade, Judith Foxman, Etta Greenberg, David Grunwald, Martha Harris, Miriam Henry Hussey, Joseph Holtzman, Herbert Jacobowitz, Rose Jacobs, Rachel Calamaris, Bernice Cantor, Beverly Mages Kaplan, Hyman Karp, Larry Katz, Max Kaufman, Sophia Kroc, Isidore Kubel, Irving Cooper, Anna Cooper, Florence Liebenhout, Connie McCarchick, Robert Marks, Judy Michalowski, Monica Miranda, Joyce Morris, Florence Oliveira, Dora Pekelis, David Phillips, Samuel Rosenbaum, Saul Rubin, Gershon Rudnick, Ruth Ruman, Morris Shefsky, Minnie Silverman, Edward Stanger, Jeannie Stern, Jose Vasquez, Stephen Wallach, Lucille Weil, Jack Weintraub, and Fred Lindbrandt. If there are any names that anyone would like to add to the Kaddish list tonight, please feel free to call those names aloud as my gaze meets yours. If you're saying Kaddish for a loved one tonight, I'd like to invite you to please rise. And if the congregation can please join me in these words of comfort. Hamakom yenechem etchem betok sha'ar ablei Tzion v'Yushalayim. May God comfort you among the mourners of Zion and Jerusalem. We rise to offer comfort to those who grieve as we continue together on page 598. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'vyomechon u'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'gala u'bizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam umei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, v'yitale, v'yitalal, shemei tekudsha, barichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Osei shalom b'marmav, hu ya'aseh shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved. And let us say,
Amen.
Michael, 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 Michael. What beautiful music do you have for us to conclude our service with?
I have a song that hopefully acknowledges the accomplishment of both the adult B'nai Mitzvah class and the incoming and outgoing busy officers, because all of them have at some point or another, without explicitly doing it, they have asked themselves the question, if not now, when? Because it's always right now if you're a Jew. If there's something that you've always wanted to learn or some part of your Jewishness that you want to express more completely, don't wait. Do it now.
Good advice.
If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment or place in time again. If not now, tell me when. I see sorrow and trouble in this land. I see sorrow, trouble in this land. Although there will be struggle, we'll make the change we can. If not now, tell me when. I may never see the promised land. I may never see the promised land. And yet we'll take the journey and walk it hand in hand. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. You can sing this song with me. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment or place in time again. If not now, tell me when. So we'll work till it's done, every daughter and every son, every soul that ever longed for something better, something brighter. It will take a change of heart for this to mend. It will take a change of heart for this to mend. But miracles do happen every shining now and then. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. But miracles do happen every shining now and then. If not now, tell me when.
We conclude with the Kiddush and the Motzi. Afterwards, we hope everyone joins us for the wonderful oneg that awaits us through those doors. Did you have a page number?
No, I did not.
Oh, page 123.
Second year of rabbinical school.
You know, the words are in there, so I forgot.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu זיכרון למעשה בראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר לציאת מצרים, כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. אמן. לחיים ולשלום ובטובה. Yeah, we need to work on your palate. It's not Manischewitz.
I always wonder if the kids who grow up here think that you have to say ooh, ah, when you live. That's actually not halakha, that is just minhag, it's just custom. So for those of you who have not joined our congregation post-COVID, this is a challah only for blessing purposes, not for eating purposes, because my hands are all over them. But there is lovely, fresh, tasty challah awaiting you at the oneg.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom. B'teavon.